Hey, welcome to a breakthrough kind of installment of Rewire Lab. I don't know if I should be excited that a breakthrough and I want to share it with you because you can install the same thing and probably have a very similar end result, or if I should be really embarrassed that it took 25 years to learn. In any case, you be the judge. Later you can comment below this video. What you see in business, and I'm sure you've probably seen this too, or it probably makes sense, is that when you grow, business doesn't grow from zero to a gajillion dollars in a straight sort of line. It's jagged. It goes up and then it plateaus, and then you're trying to get to this other level. Well, you have to change a lot of things. It's almost like 50% of your business is different. The way you do business, you as the owner, the things that you do changes about 50%, maybe 100%. You go from being everybody in your business, you know, the force of one to a force of two or three or four or 17 or whatever. But when you're growing and you get up to the certain level, you might want to grow to the next level, or you just go, you know what, I love that amount of income, I just don't want to have to work so much for it. In either case, you're going to have to bring people on. There's two keys to this and then a set of questions that I want to leave you with. The first thing you got to understand, and you've heard this before, talent. You got to have the best people. Take a moment and understand what the best person for this position is. The danger here is what I ran into for a long, long time, is clarity. Is like, even though you might have the best people in the world, you've got to be super clear as to what you measure. Measures become the biggest thing. When you're no longer doing the stuff yourself and you hire the best talent, I didn't realize that they're not clairvoyant. You need to have massive clarity with these people, and they need to understand what you want measured. And so Peter Drucker, you probably heard this quote before, what gets measured gets managed. And you see I have little highlights on there. Based on experience, I would say that's right, Peter, but what does this mean? What it means that I've found is that what gets measured effectively gets managed effectively, and your business grows and grows and grows. Because at these transition spots, if you're either bringing people on to have more time or you're bringing people on to make more money, you are going from a job that you had as the force of one to having an investment. Whether you look at your whole business as an investment or just this new person as an investment. And if you want to get the greatest amount out of it, you need to do what I've found, and this is so huge. Since I've done it, stress has gone down, productivity's gone up. We go into meetings, I go to a meeting with this person, we already know what we're going to talk about. There are 5 questions I ask in every meeting. First thing is, what did we talk about last time? What are we reviewing? Meetings might happen every day, they might happen every other day, weekly, monthly, whatever. We're reviewing what we talked about last time. And then we talk about the measures. What are the things we're measuring? If it's sales, we might be measuring leads to sales, or sales calls to return calls, or calls to appointments, or whatever those are. You're going to have a ratio, right? And if you are a force of one, you got to be measuring this stuff. Like, this is the stuff between 50 and whatever the next jump is. The only way to grow what gets measured gets managed. Will get managed effectively, grows and grows and grows. What are we measuring? That's a huge one. And then what's going on? Is it trending up, trending down? And the next question is, what are we doing to adjust that? If it's trending up, can we trend it up more? Can we test something else? If it's trending down, what do we need to do to adjust it? And then what are our expectations for next time we meet? What are we going to talk about? Good, we're clear. Now nobody has to be clairvoyant. And now they're measuring the same things, hopefully, that you measured for yourself as you grew from 0 up to this plateau, or from this plateau up to this other one. And so every time you get one step away, the trick is, when you're the force of one, you need to be asking these questions of yourself and measuring. And then when you bring on the talent, the danger is that you need to use all this clarity, and you need to install these questions in them. And then the further you get away, you need to make sure that then your people are asking their people these 5 questions and tracking. The trick that took me 25 years to learn, it's the same measures at every level. You just have to make sure that you are clear to make sure that all of your people are measuring the measurements that you want measured because it's your investment. It took me 25 years to learn that, and it has cleared things up for me. I mean, it feels 4 times easier. And so I want to share that with you. Please comment down below. If you have a question, ask me about it. If you have a comment, whatever it is, leave a comment. Look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for being here.